Oh me, oh my. MM has been spotted out again, and the Meganverse is a Twitter. They're tweeting, they're twaddling, they're doing everything. And they need to be careful because, well, I will say, I think that he's pulled back. But over the weekend, Elon was talking about this whole exceeds limits. Like you could only read 600 posts a day if you're an unverified account, 6,000 if you're verified. So people are all like, oh, I'm gonna go over to this other site, da 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 da. But Twitter, people are on Twitter for a reason. If he would just leave well enough alone talking about Elon, we would be in a good fucking place. I will say I do like the little community notes he's added. I do like the For You and the following timelines. There's some things that I have liked that he has done. I'm giving him too much credit. But this was just like kind of like, what the hell? And it seems like you're trying to control people and what they're going to see on their social media. Like, come on. And or a money grab, and or I've also seen people say, oh, he's trying to affect like the voting coming up and everything like that, so it lessens what people are able to see and consume, all these things. But if he would just leave well enough alone, we would be good on Twitter. However, I don't think the Meganverse on Twitter gives a F about exceeding their limits, because they are a Twitter. Megan has been seen, Harry has been spotted. So where were they? What were they doing? Let's find out. So I saw some stuff, and let me get here. I saw the picture. She was like in brown shorts and this oversized, it looked like it may have been white or striped like men's shirt, tucked in, rolling the sleeves up, you know what? And I think she had on a hat, but I'm not sure. Let me look. But of course, oh yeah, here she goes. She had on a hat. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle hold hands and share a laugh and joke together in Santa Barbara. So they were out living their life, holding hands, smiling, laughing, because we love that. No, I do think that given we did see that, you know, they're evicted from Frogmore Cottage completely. That came out like at the tail end of last week into this weekend. So typically when some news comes out about them, we do see them out and about in public. And I, for one, I'm kind of indifferent to it because I don't mind seeing them. But my goodness, the Meganverse, when they see her, they hate her, but when they see her, they can't get enough. It's the strangest thing. Like, they love to hate this woman. They love to hate and look at this woman and talk about her. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Honestly, if I were Megan, I don't know. If I were Megan, yes, I feel like in the beginning of all this shit, I would have felt a type of way. I would have been very depressed and like, damn, people don't like me. I would have felt sensitive like her. But then my vindictive, like spiteful side of myself starts coming out, and I'm like, well, if you don't fucking like me, I'm gonna be fucking everywhere, and I'm gonna look good as hell, because you know her budget is up there. Well, we think it is. It should be. All the dang on money that they got from Netflix, Spotify, the spare book. Her clothing budget should be up there. So I would be a fashion girly. I would be the fashion girly of Montecito if I were Megan. I would, oh my God, like, Megan, please hire me. I will tell you exactly what to do. We will have a whole plan, a whole outline, all the events, all the shows. You don't have to go as an ambassador to shit, because right now people don't want to fucking work with you because, you know, reception, the reputation, and everything like that. But we'd have to build. So like, have you go to some shows, fashion shows and stuff, sit front center, look good, because she is still the Duchess of Sussex, so she's gonna get that front row spot. Doesn't have to be an ambassador. Show up. I'm not even asking for designers to like dress her yet, but she could come in off something, you know, that she's got off runway. Come sit and just start mixing and mingling, networking, you know, be in the fashion, be in the create a fragrance, create like a skincare line. Megan has very good skin. Create like a little hair care line. You could have your own little hair salon out in Montecito. Like, there's so much I feel like she could do, but they don't want her. You aren't wanted in like the media. You know what I mean? Like in, you know, speaking engagements and shit like that. So let's skirt it over to like doing other shit like mommy blogging, perfume, fragrances, hair care, and shit like that. Fashion, like I just stated. And I think that she could do well there. Harry, I feel like he could really go into like his military work, his sports and stuff. Like, get more involved with that. Maybe coaching a team or being involved with, you know, something like that, or like being something of military consulting or like something. I feel like if they wanted to, they could. There's a lot that they could do, that they just need their juices flowing and just stop trying to be on this trajectory of, you know, we were a part of the royal family and we want to be, you know, speakers of the state and have all these speaking engagements and this, that. The political world, the fucking media, they don't want you. Maybe once the reputation is fixed a little bit, once you've done the work over here, we could come back. But I just think that it could just, oh my gosh. So we see Meghan here, I'll clip it. Meghan and Harry. Like I said, Meghan is wearing her kind of loose fitting brown jeans, not jeans, shorts, and a white button down, cream colored hat with like a brown little strap, very neutral tones, very earthy, very much that. And then we have Harry just in some blue jeans, a little polo, and a cap and some sunglasses. They look fun, fresh, fit, and all of that. Of course, the Meghanverse does not see any of that at all. So let's see what Daily Mail has to say. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle hold hands and share a laugh and joke together in Santa Barbara as they are spotted for the first time since it emerged. They have handed over the keys to Frogmore Cottage. Harry and Meghan were spotted outside of an office in Santa Barbara. I wonder what they're doing. It is the first time they've been seen. The Duke and Duchess were all smiles during their first public outing since their eviction from Frogmore Cottage. They are so shady. So shady. And like, to call it an eviction, because you know, when the term eviction, people typically think, you know, is when you haven't paid your note, you haven't paid your rent, so you get evicted. In this case, they've been evicted because they ain't cool with the royal family anymore, and they're not working royals, therefore you have no claim to a royal household, whether it's a cottage or whatever. And I did see that apparently they left like this little black and white picture of their final visit there for well wishes to the next, you know, couple or whoever comes and stays in Frogmore Cottage, which is very sweet, very nice. But people are like, that's probably like a bad fucking omen. You might want to burn that shit, which would not be nice, would not be nice. But that was a gesture, a nice gesture on their part. So they're spotted out in Santa Barbara on Friday. So that was, okay, so Friday. And today is Monday, so that was like near over the weekend. It is unknown what business the pair had been visiting in the complex, which houses several firms, including a karate studio, hair salon, Pilates studio, and self-inquiry life fellowship, which promotes higher yoga and Himalayan meditation. So we don't know what they were doing at these offices, but the Daily Mail has took it upon themselves to go to this complex and let us know what is held in this complex. So they could either be going to a karate studio, a hair salon, a Pilates studio, and self-inquiry life fellowship, which promotes higher yoga and Himalayan meditation. Whatever the hell that is. Sounds really Californian. But I think, because she was seen out before when she had on the sweater and stuff, they said she was at a hair salon. That was about a month ago. So maybe she's due for her, you know, her touch up. Maybe she was getting her hair did. She doesn't look like she was in Pilates studio attire, neither of them. They didn't look like they were going to go do no dang on karate. And I feel like if you're doing yoga and meditation, you would want to be in a little bit more comfortable attire. But who am I? Maybe Megan wants to do her meditation in her shorts and men's shirt, whatever. But that's what they're saying it could be. But like, I just don't know. I just don't know about that. It is the first time the couple, who were accompanied by an unidentified man presumed to be a member of their security detail, have been spotted since the pair officially vacated the college at the request of King Charles III. That's a better way to put it, officially vacated. But damn. The cottage, which was refurbished by the couple and is a Crown Estate property, was their last remaining foothold in the UK. So there is nothing else tying this couple to the royal family other than their titles. The king kicked them out of Frogmore, which they put in 2.4 million to, redo it and everything. Only used it for 6 months, just days after Harry criticized the family in his book Spare. So do they get that $2.4 million back for the makeover? Do they get that back? Who knows? So they've got all these pictures of Meghan walking, Meghan smiling, Harry walking, getting in cars. And let's see who, Backgrid be doing this shit. Meghan and Harry appear to be in great spirits as they left the office building and walked to their car. The Duchess spotted brown canvas shorts, a crisp white button-down shirt, flat sandals, large sunglasses, and a straw fedora for the outing. Harry stepped out in blue trousers, a polo shirt, baseball cap, and sunglasses. The couple were seemingly sharing a joke and laugh despite their recent eviction and apparent misfortune in the entertainment industry. Buckingham Palace confirmed just one day before the couple's Santa Barbara outing that they had finally vacated Frogmore. So they are letting us know, although we have been vacated of Frogmore, we have not been vacated of Montecito and or Santa Barbara. So we are going to be making our way down here. You guys can take photos of us, do what it is that you want to do. But I will say, because all these pictures are backgrid, I am a little bit thinking that they've been called by the couple or by their team, because I feel like I can't be biased or shifty. If I'm saying that Amber, AH is calling backgrid and shit for her pictures, then and using them, and that's what the pictures are saying and whatnot, then I have to be fair and say that's what's happening with Meghan and Harry. It's just very interesting. They're playing the game. They're not going to be, they're like, we're not going away. We're not gonna go away. You're gonna see us. Like, I swear to God, if I were Meghan, oh my God, if I were Meghan, I would be, because she already has these people so fucking obsessed with them. I would have everybody wrapped around my motherfucking finger if I were Meghan fucking Markle. But alas, I am not. But there's a lot that she can do. There's a lot that both of them can do if they stopped with this one-tracked mind, sat down with somebody who is done well in the industry, please, like Tyler Perry or something. Talk about this. What do you want to do next? What's the plan? I have seen that they have some deal with Netflix in which they have to have a certain amount of projects. So they are working on a little project with Netflix that's in the works. We know that Meghan supposedly is working on her book, but you're gonna have to do something else to keep the money coming in, to keep the change coming in, Omid Scobie says he has another book coming out talking about the royal family and everything like that. And it's just like, these books and these exposing pieces and these, all of that, we've done that. It's not gonna work anymore. You've got to kind of create a life, because you want it to be separated from the royal family. You have to create an identity completely your own, completely your own, to stand on, that is not by proxy of the royal family. And I think that should be their focus. And I think that if they were to do that, then maybe that some of the heat that they're constantly getting would go away. But she was in Suits. She was a movie star, okay? If she didn't get married, she maybe would have had, not a movie star, but she was on Suits. She did TV. Maybe she didn't get married to Harry. She would have had more of a fucking career in the entertainment industry and doing movies and shows and stuff like that. So like, I just wish that she would keep going on that route and stop trying to be like a political figure. Nobody wants to hear you talk about the environment. Nobody, like, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear you talk about women's rights and shit. We've done that. We've been there. They don't want to hear it. Let's do something new. Let's shake it up. I'm not saying shake it up so much as to do your apology videos as fucking ukulele, shocking the world, but shake it up, shake it up some. You know what I mean? Like, we've got to do something. Just popping up when you're mentioned by the royal family and then like, hey, still here. Yes, they mentioned me. I'm here. Here I am. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And I wish I could be a fly on the wall in like their team meetings or their like whatever. Like, what are the conversations that they're having? You know what I mean? It's also interesting. But also, ooh, Kyle and Mauricio split after 27 years. No, like, this just hit my timeline. Now, there was speculation, like, literally I refreshed and this came up from people. Let me send this to my mom real quick. Hold the hell up, because there was rumors, but I did not. Okay, if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know. Kyle Richards and Mauricio, they have been a fixture on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I believe Kyle is an OG of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, she has been married to Mauricio for 27 years. They have had, like, I look at their relationship, I was like, oh, they're so cute together. They have all their kids, they have their businesses together. 27 years of a marriage, okay? And I heard these rumors. I've been seeing these little things on TikTok and shit, and I was hoping it wasn't true, because I do love love. And it seems to be a trend and a curse with these housewives that when they come in married, it doesn't last, or there's some type of divorce for whatever reason, and they end up splitting up, and it's really sad, because it will be relationships that have happened for years. Now, a lot of housewives, some housewives have said that, you know, they come onto the show and it exposes more of what was already going on. You see it more on TV, it's harder to ignore, this, that, and other, and so then it happens. Some have been rumored to say that they've gone on the show to get divorced. But Kyle and Mauricio, I'm sad about that. I'm sad about that. I think that they have a great family. Yes, there's been drama with the sisters, Kyle, Kim, Kathy, you know, all that drama. There's been issues with the sisters, but within the marriage, I thought that they were solid until all these rumors and shit have been coming out, right? They got married in 1996, from what this tweet is saying. But what's weird is I went to go like it, right? Because I wanted to send it to my mom, because we keep up on these things. And it says, sorry, tweet is deleted. So People Magazine put this up as a dang on exclusive, talking about some Kyle Richards and Mauricio split after 27 years of marriage, but then delete it. But then, like, literally, this page does not exist. I just tried to look at it to go underneath in the comments, and the shit is gone. I have never seen that happen before my eyes. So what is going on? People put it as an exclusive. So maybe somebody on Kyle's team got to people, was like, if you don't take this motherfucking shit down right now, I don't know, but like, that's a big deal in the Bravo world, the housewife world, like the Bravo universe, like that's a big deal. Kyle and Mauricio, who has been rumored, okay, here's the rumor. The rumors have been that Kyle, recently we have not been seeing Kyle post a lot of posts with Mauricio. And when it does, it's just like very unaffectionate. They aren't really standing together. Recently, there was a wedding and Kyle and Mauricio were like nowhere near each other. Then there's been pictures of Kyle and this singer, I believe Morgan Wade. whom they're saying that they have a relationship together. She is another woman, but they're saying that they have this relationship together and that they've been like secretly getting closer because this chick Morgan Wade has been showing up more in Kyle's IG post, and the posts are more affectionate and loving, like, you know what I mean. So now there has been all these TikTok speculations, like I kid you not, and I've been listening to them, but I've just been going, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. People have been saying that Kyle was cheating on Mauricio. I feel like I'm about to give up on love. I feel like I'm about to give up on love. Mauricio, like, yes, he looks good, but like more than that, he always seemed like the chill, down-to-earth type of dude, handled his family, was always there when needed to be. He just, you know, but of course we don't know what's happening behind closed doors, so I'm not about to shame or fault Kyle, whatever the fuck is going on. I'm just speculating here. We don't know what happens behind closed doors or who did what. So I'm not saying for sure Kyle did this. It could be Mauricio doing this because there's issues and rumors about Mauricio. They have for years been saying that Mauricio and Dorit, who is also a housewife on Beverly Hills, have a thing. And Dorit is married to PK. So they've been saying that the interactions with Dorit and Mauricio, like they got a little bit going on, and they do have a chemistry. You know, like there may not be nothing going on, but you know when people have chemistry. So damn, like this literally, I'm gonna show you guys. So I saw the tweet right here, and then I tried to like it, and I got this. Sorry, this tweet has been deleted. Then I tried to actually click, and I got, this page doesn't exist. So they done deleted the motherfucking tweet of Kyle. Wow. Who got to People Magazine and told them to shut that shit down immediately? Immediately. Wow. Like I can't even click, I can't even see the comments on it. Wow. Interesting. I have a feeling but then Queen's Bravo grabbed it. They grabbed it anyway. They have it. Okay, so they got it. Breaking Kyle and Mauricio breakups. Let me like this and send it to my mom. Hold on. I'm very curious as to why people took down that tweet like I showed you, but they still have this article up on their website, which I'm able to read, which I'm happy because I am really curious. And I am sad that this relationship seemingly is done. They've been married since 1996, 27 years. Kyle and Mauricio Umansky have separated after 27 years of marriage, People confirms. A source close to the pair tells People Kyle and Mauricio have been separate for a while now, which is what, see, people say stuff about these armchair detectives, but they were in on it months ago. Months ago they were saying this marriage was over. They peaked that shit so quick months ago. They've been separated for a while now, but are still living under the same roof. They remain amicable as they figure out what's next for them and their family. Richards, 54, met Umansky, 53, at a nightclub in 1994. At the time, Richards was divorced from her first husband. See, I didn't even know Kyle was married one time before, and that's who her daughter Farrah was by. I didn't know that. After getting engaged later that year, the couple tied the knot in January 1996 and went on to welcome 3 daughters, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia. Wow. Their kids are grown now because the youngest now is 15, so they're grown. And a lot of couples, parents or whatever, they do that. Like they stay together till the kids are grown and they feel like they can handle it, and then they get divorced, when ultimately it's just better for the child to see a happy parent or a happy person. Like, I don't think that matters so much if it's explained in the right way, you know? Like, who wants to see the fighting and discord and da-da-da-da and this, that, and another? Just get a divorce. The kids will understand in time if you explain it correctly and everything like that. Because sometimes when you stay, it makes the shit even worse, and then the child has trauma and da-da-da-da. And that happens all the time to families all over the place. In 2010, their family was officially introduced to the public. 2010! They started, Kyle started on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills 2010. It's 2023. Like, we grew up with these people. When I say grew up, like, I've been watching these people for years. Like, you know, like, we've gotten to know them a little bit from what you can, and their families and this and other, and their relationships. So it is sad to see this, you know, 12 seasons. And they were always that couple that, like, he would always be there for her, while all the other, like, couples, like, their husbands wouldn't show up and stuff. Like, Mauricio would be there. Like, weird, so strange. And we'll probably never know what happened because it's none of our fucking business. Umansky stood by Richard's side as the drama involved her family played out on screen, most notably during season 12. I have always just been 100% supportive of her, no matter what she does, the real estate broker told E! News in November 2022. If she wants to reconcile with her sister Kathy, I'm all down for it. If she's not ready to reconcile and she needs to just keep it going for a little bit, I support her 1,000%. While marking their 25th wedding anniversary in January 2021, Richards and Umansky appeared to be happier than ever. It means so much, and it's something that we're both incredibly proud of, Richards told Bravo. So then the divorce news comes along after Mauricio shut down rumors that his relationship was on the rocks after his wife was photographed out without her wedding ring. We're not getting divorced, Umansky insisted in early April. He was on an episode of Tamara and Teddy Mellencamp's podcast. He said, I mean, it's so dumb. That one stupid story that came out there, and then the girls, you know, they decided to talk about it on the Housewives, and now it's a storyline. Now, talk about a storyline. The Kyle Richards being divorced going into the next season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The ratings are going to be astronomical, but it's sad. Obviously, there's no, you know, reason as to why. It doesn't even say irreconcilable differences or whatever the hell, you know, couples say when they get divorced. All it's saying is that separated after 27 years exclusive. So that's sad. I'm sorry, I just had to see that. I'm trying not to give up on love, you guys.